This is what will happen to narcissists when their biggest fear you know. Narcissists want to seem arrogant, to make others believe they are better than they actually are. Despite appearances, though, they do have a number of valid worries, with one in particular providing an air of uneasiness to their days. It is an understatement to say that narcissists are vain and self-absorbed. We focus on them as if they weren't important at all, yet they are. Narcissists may seem to have excellent judgment and perceptiveness, but in reality, they are always fighting their own irrational thoughts and behaviors. Their sense of what is true and what they have reason to believe is untrue are continually at odds with one another. Most people do act violently or exploitatively do so because they believe they are being treated unfairly. Narcissists believe that everyone they interact with is out to get them and feel the need to start fights whenever possible. Still, I don't know where they got the idea. There are several misconceptions floating around concerning this issue that need to be addressed right now. Now let's discuss how the narcissist sees you, in the mirror of their own ego. Describe the impact this urge has on the narcissist's closest relationships, and how it relates to the narcissist's need to be in charge. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. You felt it was a worthwhile investment. Narcissists often try to shift responsibility for their difficulties, poor disposition, etc. onto those who are closest to them. This kind of behavior betrays an inability to accept responsibility and an eagerness to shift the blame onto others. On the flip side, narcissists often assume that their neighbors hate them. As a result, people are more prone to act dishonestly when they are in the company of others. Narcissists are constantly on the lookout for a threat that doesn't exist, but to them is extremely real. Simply put, they have a tendency toward paranoia. One of the most recognizable signs of paranoia is a persistent fear that other people dislike you or are working to bring you down. For the sake of argument, let's assume that only narcissists have this issue. If you hang out with a narcissist long enough, you'll notice that they have trust issues and aren't appreciative of their loved one's help. They may be trying to convey a more serious tone of anger or sarcasm beneath their comedic veneer. However, the general public seems to think they are joking. Narcissists sometimes resort to caustic or degrading humor to mask their genuine feelings. Existence is a game for them, and they think everyone else sees it that way too. They believe that everyone else is just as cunning at deception and taking advantage of others as they are. This means that the ultimate purpose of a narcissist is to cause disruption whenever possible. The only objective is to achieve success. Because of this, they must always be prepared for the unexpected. They must do so even if they currently have zero faith in other people. Those with the greatest information will emerge victorious. Because they believe everyone is out to get them, and is a carbon copy of themselves, narcissists will view you as an enemy and everyone as a potential competitor. They should be wary of you, and the fact that they're paranoid doesn't help matters. They will get more and more bitter and contemptuous of you as time goes on. They can't experience happiness, so they don't think anyone else is capable of doing so either. They can't continue to exist without the blessing of the masses. They have a hard time grasping the concept of individuality. It's hard for them to accept the fact that you're better than them. To find out what kind of person you are, some people would intentionally damage you. That's how determined they are to annoy you. Their accusations and finger-pointing were meant to make you feel terrible about yourself. You're feeling sad and confused due of their interference. Narcissists will stop at nothing to erase any proof that you are better than them. It's possible that your feelings of animosity against them reflect something internal. Victims of narcissistic abuse may take on the same paranoia as their abuser. Narcissists are a common personality type that are experts at blaming others for their problems. To be around a narcissist for any length of time is to feel as though you are being sucked into their world and molded into whatever it is that the narcissist desires. Some individuals may accuse you of becoming a narcissistic flea due to your undesirable traits after being in a relationship with a narcissist. The narcissist's idealized version of us is not who we really are, but with hard effort and self-love, we can overcome this. A narcissist needs others to agree with their exaggerated assessment of themselves. But the narcissist's paranoia and other undesirable characteristics will always be associated with them. Narcissists are constantly on guard due to their paranoia. Narcissists are especially vulnerable to the criticisms of others. Their perspective on life and the people in it shifts as a result of their experiences. The pervasive paranoia in their daily lives causes them to move at a sluggish pace. My feelings on narcissism can be summed up best by the image of a ball of terrible energy, which is how I characterize narcissism. The narcissist's behavior is dictated by their anxiety. Their initial alarm swiftly fades away after they realize there is nothing to worry about. You will continue to be seen as harmless by the narcissist until they learn to let go of control. They see the competition as a way to prove their mettle and cement their position as industry leaders. Both crippling anxiety and unhealthy food cravings can be directly traced back to narcissists. They refuse to look the truth in the eye for fear of what they will see. In addition, it tricks narcissists into thinking their opponent is outside of themselves, when in reality, the enemy is always already inside. The video has reached its conclusion. Feel free to share your thoughts on the matter below. I really appreciate your sympathy and tolerance. I value your attention and time in watching this.
Hello everybody, thank you for watching this video. I hope you all benefit from all of our explanation. Don't forget to continue to support this channel by clicking like and subscribing so you don't miss it every time we upload a new video. Okay, thank you, bye bye.